Sarasota-Manatee County, the real estate market has changed. Are you aware of what the changes are? And most importantly, how does this change impact you as either a buyer or a seller? Stay tuned. I'll be right back. I'll have more information to share. Hey everyone, my name is Michael Renick, and I'm here with your April 2025 Sarasota-Manatee County real estate market update. We call it the April update. The data is good through the end of March, but it's called the April data. It's released the first week of April. I want to thank you for joining me as we break down exactly what's happening in our local housing market and what, more importantly, what it means for you. So the big news this month, I've said here month after month talking about a buyer's market, but we are no longer in that position. Buyers no longer have a direct market advantage over the sellers. For the first time in many months, we are now seeing what analysts call the balanced market. Let me explain. The market is defined by the number of days of inventory available, how much is for sale. For the April numbers, we find that the properties available were 12,665. Our monthly sales were 2,182 properties. So doing the math, the month of inventory out there at the current sales level is 5.8 months. That places us directly in what we call a balanced market. I'll talk a little bit more about that as we move forward in terms of how that's calculated and exactly what that means. Let's move forward and let's look at the data a little bit. Let's go a little bit deeper. So here at Team Renick, we analyze 6 metrics each month to give us the most accurate picture of our market. Today's data reveals a major shift, as I shared, creating equal opportunities for buyers and sellers. So let's look at units for sale. March saw a substantial 29.2% increase in available properties compared to last year, giving buyers nearly 2,900 more options than they had in 2024. Month-over-month inventory expanded by a more moderate 2.9%. Our second metric that I look at are units sold. Everyone's asking about sales. We recorded 2,182 transactions across both counties. It's a modest 3.4 decrease from last year, but a dramatic 31.1% jump from the month earlier. The substantial month-over-month increase signals that the spring surge is definitely happening. So instead of a winter surge, we know that climate-wise, things have gotten a little discombobulated. Is that a good word to use? Things are different. Maybe from a market, we're seeing the same thing. So let's look at the third metric, and that's pending sales. Those are units that are under contract that are scheduled to close sometime in the future. March recorded 2,455 properties under contract, a substantial 15.1% increase from February and 2.8% more than March of 2024. Think about that. Despite having 29.2% more inventory than last year, we are seeing more properties go under contract, not fewer. Buyer demand remains strong. They're just being more selective in terms of when they make the purchase. Moving forward, let's take a look at the next slide. Everyone asks about price. What's going on with price? The average price per square foot, and I find that to be the fairest metric because some months sell larger homes, some months sell smaller homes. We break everything down to $1 per square foot. For the last month, for March, it was $321, showing an 8% decrease from last year's $349. However, we now see 2 consecutive months of price growth, with March increasing 2.2% from February. The market appears to be finding its stable foundation as winter declines and we move into the warmer months. Let's take a look at days on the market. Properties took an average of 78 days to sell, 11.4% longer than last March, but slightly improved from February's 79 days. This suggests the marketing time may be stabilizing as we enter the spring. The sixth metric and the final metric that we look at in this packet are actually months of inventory. As I mentioned earlier, March recorded 5.8 months of inventory based on closed sales, placing us firmly in neutral market territory. This represents a 34.6% increase from last year, but a 21.6% decrease from February, indicating that despite higher listings, improved sales volume is helping moderate overall supply demand. Less than 3 months of inventory is a seller's market. Greater than 6 months, it's a buyer's market. In between, they call it a balanced market. So we've gone through a lot of facts and figures. What the heck does all that mean for us? So let's take a look on the sell side, first of all. The days of aspirational pricing are over. With a sold to list ratio of 91%, correct initial pricing is critical. However, the recent monthly increases in both median price and price per square foot show well-priced properties can still command appreciation. You still can sell your properties. Despite expanded inventory, the 15.1% surge in pending sales means stronger buying capacity is underway. List now to capitalize on this momentum. Now is the time to capture this. Let's go to the buy side. Don't be fooled by expanded inventory into thinking you have unlimited time. The 15.1% increase in pending sales shows competition remains for desirable properties. The current 91% sold to list price ratio gives you negotiating room, but the monthly price increases suggest that they may have found the floor in their pricing. Focus efforts instead and focus offers on recent comps rather than assuming declines will continue. The balanced market of 5.8 months of inventory creates a window of opportunity where both sides have relatively equal negotiating power, the sweet spot that we haven't seen in many years. At Team Renick, we're committed to helping you navigate these conditions with precision rather than relying on outdated market assumptions. Whether you're buying or selling, the window for strategic action is now. Let me share this. As we go forward, this is the beginning. This isn't the end of the conversation. I'd like to offer to continue this with you. We need to go deeper. Where are you looking to buy or sell? What neighborhood? What condo association? We want to go deeper. We want to look at those metrics. That way we can place our sellers in the best position to maximize the price, or if we're working with the buyer, to get the home they're looking for at the most reasonable price. It's all about understanding the data, but that's just the beginning. It's leveraging the data to have a plan that helps you win. And we don't have a one size fits all. We listen to exactly what you're looking for, whether you're a seller or a buyer. We look at the data, we craft a plan, we share it with you, and we make any necessary modifications you feel that are important. So what I'd like to do is say this is the beginning. Feel free to give me a call. My direct cell is 941-400-8735. At Team Renick, we're committed to helping you navigate these conditions with precision rather than relying on outdated market assumptions. I want to thank you for watching the April market update. For a personalized consultation on how these metrics apply to your specific situation, reach out directly. We're here to help. We're here to help put together a data-driven analysis that will bring you across the finish line successfully. Thank you for watching again. I look forward to our continued discussions.